So at the moment I am in Perth, Western Australia. This is my home city, and I actually moved out 3 weeks ago. So this is my brand new room. You can't really see much of it. What I want to talk about in this video is some things that I took to camp and also some things I didn't take to camp and wish I had. One thing that I want to mention is if you're going to camp this summer is to think about ordering things from Amazon straight to your camp. This is something that did not even occur to me the first time I did camp and the second time I did camp. There were a lot of things that I didn't put in my suitcase because of space, and I kind of had to toss up to, do I really think I'm gonna need this or not? When I could have just ordered it straight to camp and it would have been so much easier. Anyways, I would just highly recommend getting your toiletries sent to camp via Amazon. You get there, you've got everything that you need, and you don't need to worry about, oh, when's the next Walmart trip, or is there gonna be time for me to go into town and get things? It just makes it a little bit smoother for you. So yeah, that's probably my biggest packing for camp life hack. Okay, so let's do this. The first thing that made life really, really great for me at camp this year is this towel. Got it from Walmart, I think it was like 10 bucks. It made life so much easier, and I really wish I'd had it from the start. One of the reasons why this towel is so great is when you have shower time, we had to walk from our cabins to the shower block. But when you're carrying your shower caddy and you're holding your towel, there's a lot going on. So to be able to just get out of the shower, just put your little strap towel on, you're good to go, you can have a dance. Okay, so another shower related item that makes camp really, really great is one of these little shower caddies. But this is really great for just keeping all of your toiletries together when you're going to the shower. There we go, look at that, it holds that. Or in there, perfect. Every single kid had one, majority of the counselors had one. God's gift is the Crazy Creek chair. The day I got this thing was the day I fell in love with Crazy Creeks. Basically it's a chair. So it pops open like that. You sit in here, you can rock back and forth on it. Mine has my name in it. At camp we would use this at evening lineup when we're sitting in the benches, evening activity, and we also used these whenever we had Friday night services and Friday night live, because that meant that we were sitting in the amphitheater, and what we sit on are these like wood log bench things, and they're great. They're just very uncomfortable to sit on for a long period of time. So having one of these just makes life so much better. I don't know, I just love her. I love her so much. So something that's really great to have with you when you get to camp is your home flag. I brought my flag with me and I had it hanging above my bed. My work wife Kendall, she ordered a pack of these, and when they came with like an extra 2. So she was like, hey, do you want this? And I was like, how did you know? How did you know I would want this? Of course I want this, thank you so much. It meant that when I came back to my bunk after my time off and everyone was asleep, the lights were off, I could just kind of quickly like turn this. Oh no, it's dead. But it just meant I could turn this on and it wasn't like a harsh, aggressive light. So I had that blue tack to the side of my bunk bed, and it just gave me a little bit of light before I got ready and went to sleep. So having a water bottle like this is absolutely essential at camp, and these babies are amazing. Firstly, they don't leak. Love that. We had a lot of refill stations set up around the camp. Those wonderful filtered things where you just put the bottle and it fills it up, and it's great. If you were super nice to the people in the kitchen, sometimes they would put ice in your water bottle for you, so then you have nice cool water all throughout the day, which is divine. One item that my co-counselor whipped out one day, and we were all like, we should all be doing this because that is such a good idea. It's a much better alternative than having to use single-use plastic at lunch, is this little guy. It's a spoon, it's a fork, it's a knife. I don't even know what these are called. Rock climbing clips. The good thing about this is you could clip it to your bag, or you just kind of clip it to your fake hydro flask, and you're good to go. Also, shout out India, you are a legend. Thank you for this idea. Pretty sure I just got this from Walmart and it was $3, and I just kind of kept it in my bag all summer, whipped it out when I needed to. Super, super handy, and I got a lot of use out of it. Americans just make everything so much more fun. In Australia, you buy duct tape and it's gray, or it's beige, or it's clear. In America, they're like, let's make it tie-dye, let's put cats, let's put kittens on it. Head torch is a super, super essential item for camp. Head torches were very helpful, especially when we were on OD. OD means on duty, so that's when you hang out with the kids for the whole night, you put them to bed, make sure they are asleep and that they're being quiet. And during this time when they're settled, usually you sit on the porch and just kind of make sure everything's chill. And when you're on the porch, things that we like to do are like make bracelets, write letters home, journal about the day. Also the sound that this thing makes me think that it's gonna snap every time I use it. So noise, listen. don't you reckon that sounds like it's gonna break? It gets really buggy at camp, and those mosquitoes, they will come for you. They really will. So I ordered just a 2-pack of these. That's why this one's full, because I only got through one at camp. Roll on sunscreen. Yes! This is where it's at. This is what you want. Doesn't leak, super easy to put on. And it has a really nice consistency to it. It's very, very smooth. So another thing that you use every single day at camp is your day pack. Just super handy to be able to keep like your bathers for general swim, your flip-flops, bottle of water, sunscreen, just kind of the things that you'll need throughout the day. Okay, so bringing a speaker to camp isn't an essential thing that you really, really need. However, with that said, I use this every single day of camp. This one is a UE mini boom, I think. Everything at camp is run on a timetable and on a routine. And secondly, because you don't have your phone on you. So having a really good watch made it so much easier just to tell the time, because that's what watches do. I mean, I can't really explain it better than that, to be honest. These are just like little things that I really miss about camp, is when like a lot of counselors would be in the same room together, especially during orientation, and it would get to an hour mark and everyone's Casio watch would just go, but it wouldn't all go at the same time. It would be like, and then like a minute later it would be like 3 more, I don't know, just small things like that I miss about camp. If you're the kind of person that likes to use straws but doesn't like the effect that straws have on the environment, which should be everyone, these things are really, really great. I'm not a huge straw user, but I do find that when I'm in America I drink a hell of a lot of iced coffee, so it was really nice to be able to use this instead of a plastic straw. So a mattress topper is a piece of foam that you put on top of your bunk mattress. You put your sheet over it and it just makes it a little bit softer. They're literally $9.99 from Walmart, and it made such a huge difference for the sleeping for the rest of camp for me. Bringing a laundry bag to camp will save your life. The laundry bag that I brought to camp originally was the one that I usually use when I travel, and it's about the size of a pillowcase, has a little drawstring, but what it doesn't have is a handy strap. So on our time off and our days off, we would take our laundry to the Rocks, which is our staff area room thing, and then we would head into Lake George or into Warrensburg to do our washing. And it just like made it so much easier to be able to, oh, I'm stuck, to put your laundry bag on like that and just be able to walk to the Rocks and have your hands free. Again, pretty sure it was like 10 bucks from Walmart. So another thing I would highly, highly recommend bringing is an eye mask. So having an eye mask is super helpful for the obvious reasons. It blocks the light, helps you get to sleep a lot quicker. Sleep is such an important thing at camp. You always want to make sure that you're well rested and ready for the next day. So if you are a sensitive sleeper, I would highly recommend bringing an eye mask. And if you're a sensitive sleeper when it comes to noise, I would also recommend bringing some earplugs. You may be in a bunk with a kid that snores. Bring a pair of sunnies. Obviously it's very hot and sunny at camp and you want to protect yourself from the sun. Also bring a hat, whether it's a cap or a really fashionable tie-dye bucket hat. That's not sarcastic, I actually really love this hat. We made them with my group of campers, and yeah, I'm pretty attached to the hat. I can't believe I forgot about this. How can I not talk about this? Crocs. Pretty much every single kid at camp had these, and they are so flipping comfortable. Wore them every single day to general swim, and even just in some of the evenings when I didn't feel like wearing my Birks, my flip-flops or whatever. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. I just wanted to kind of highlight certain things that were super helpful for me at camp this year and why they were helpful. So hopefully you get something out of this, and if you have any other questions, feel free to send me a message or leave a comment, and I'll happily answer any questions that you have about camp. Yes, so thank you.